Hello students, we meet again for another grammar lesson. Welcome to iTTV. I'm Miss Helen, your Form 3 English tutor. The lesson for today is on modal verbs, may and might. May and might are used in the present and future tense to talk about possible actions or happenings in the future. May and might to express permission and possibility. In the past tense, may or might becomes may have or might have. Now, look at the examples. To express seek permission using may. May I try these cookies? Now the sound of cookies, you might be getting hungry. Just hold on for the cookies. Look at the examples. The second example, may we go to Sandra's house, please? Number 3, you may use this toilet. Alright, the next one we are going to talk about possibility. So students, pay attention to see how it is used. Now may to express possibility. Number 1, Fendi may come home this weekend. Now here we are not sure. He might come or he might not. So that is why we say to express possibility. The next example, number 2, she may sleep on my bed today. Now we are not definite. She might sleep, she may not. So that's why we say possibility. The next example, Jared may not be the selected player. Next, how to use might. We have a few examples here, so follow the examples. Number 1, Monica said, we might go to India next month. Number 2, Jelani said that he might not sing in the concert tonight. Next, we are going to see how may and might are used in the past tense. So students, follow the lesson closely. Now in the past tense, may, might becomes may have, might have. Look at the sentences. Number 1, she may have done this intentionally. Number 2, Nora may have knocked the pot down. Number 3, she may have overslept due to fatigue. Now, examples of sentences with might have. Number 1, you might have left the bag in the shop. Number 2, Victoria might have known about it. Number 3, William might have been playing tennis. Now we are going to look at the negative forms using may and might. So follow the lesson students. The negative forms of may are may not and might not. Now the sentences. Number 1, Anne may not come to the conference today. She isn't well. Number 2, there might not be a meeting on Monday because the director is ill. Now students, we have explained to you how to use may and might. Now you're going to look at the exercises just to make sure that you're able to follow the lesson, and if you can get your exercises correct, that means it's a success. So let's look at the exercises. Exercise 1, fill in the blanks with may or might. Number 1, dash, I have a drink. Now let's look at the answer. May I have a drink? Now, number 2, if Tarmizi worked hard, he dash become rich. Answer: if Tiramisu worked hard, he might become rich. Number 3. We dash enter the theatre if we have a ticket. Answer: we may enter the theatre if we have a ticket. Number 4. We felt that Mum dash follow us to Penang. Answer: we felt that Mum might follow us to Penang. Next, number 5. Come and sing and you dash get a prize. Answer: come and sing and you may get a prize. Alright students, you have done exercise 1. That was pretty simple, wasn't it? So now let's try something that's a bit more challenging. Not very challenging, it's just a bit more. So let's try now. Exercise 2. Here you are required to match the modal verbs correctly. May, may not, might, might not. Number 1. I thought you come for the football training, but you did. Let's look at the answer. I thought you might not come for the football training, but you did. Number 2. The nurse said she, blank, have to be admitted for 2 days. Answer: the nurse said she may have to be admitted for 2 days. Number 3. It is very late now. He, blank, come for the class. Answer: it is very late now. He may not come for the class. Number 4. If you are late, you, blank, be able to get on the train. Answer: if you are late, you might not be able to get on the train. Next, she, blank, have an ice cream now. Answer: she may have an ice cream now. Number 6. Raymond, blank, come over for tea this evening. Answer: Raymond may come over for tea this evening. Now students, we are finished with may, might. Now we are going to go on to synonyms. Now I'm sure students you have heard of synonyms. Well, synonyms are words similar in meaning to another word. Now, are you ready to follow the lesson? Good. Now, let's continue. We have the word tired. A synonym of tired is weary. Next, seized. Synonym is grabbed. Now look at seized. You have an ed, so your answer also should have an ed. It's in the past tense. So be very careful when you use synonyms. You have to also make sure of the tense. All right, the next example. Eager. Synonym is keen. Happy, cheerful, scared, afraid, lovely, beautiful. Age, side. Insolent, rude. Rare, keep. Boast, brag. Horrible, terrible. greet, welcome. Start, begin. Now, there are certain words, students, there might be more than one synonyms. For example, start, begin. There's another word. Maybe some of you might know, some of you may not. So find out. Let's go on to the next word. Collect, gather. Now, I've already explained to you a few synonyms. So we are going to do an exercise where you're going to give the correct synonyms of the word that's underlined. So number 1, Mum felt tired after completing all the household chores. The answer, weary. Next, number 2, Nancy boasts that she is the best swimmer in the school. Answer, brags. Nancy brags that she is the best swimmer in the school. Let's go on to number 3. It was a lovely morning. Let's look at the answer. It was a beautiful morning. Next, Yummy wants to collect pebbles by the river. Answer, Yummy wants to gather pebbles by the river. Number 5, Yulin is afraid to cross the road. Got the answer? Let's look at it. Yulin is scared to cross the road. Number 6, Pachyama is happy because she passed all her examinations. Now the answer, Pachyama is cheerful because she passed all her examinations. Number 7, the little girl started to cry. Got the answer? Now let's look at it. The little girl began to cry. All right, students, we have finished with synonyms and we have also finished with may and might. So now I'm going to do the summary. May and might are used in the present and future tense to talk about possible actions or happenings in the future. Now, in the past tense, may, might becomes may have, might have. The negative forms of may and might are may not and might not. Synonyms are words similar in meaning to another word. Now remember, students, now there are certain words where the synonyms are more than one. For example, we had start just now, start, begin. And there's another one, commence. Well, students, we have come to the end of the lesson. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson. Till we meet again, thank you and bye for now.